Greetings, YouTube. I'm gonna open some cards. I got these 90 tops, like half a wax box, and a bunch of rack packs of 87 tops. I got these things for next to nothing today at a new, well, not new, it's been a while, brick and mortar store I've never been to near me, and guys got tons of junk wax in there, so I figured I'd buy some and pull out, see if I can get some of the cards. I don't know why I don't have some of the key cards from these sets, and I don't really feel like buying them outright, so maybe, I think I need a Griffey out of here, and I don't know, maybe a Bond's out of the other one, I don't know. I also got this today. Rob Deere autograph card. Paid $1 for it. I probably paid 95 cents more than I should, but I liked Rob Deere as a kid. I like power hitters, so yeah. So we'll start with the 90 tops. It's 3 a.m. here, so my voice is a little bit hoarse. Bucky effing Dent. Bob McClure. It's interesting when I go through these cards from the 80s. God, some of these they're very inconsistent in quality. But how many players I don't know, even though I was watching at the time. Ricky Jordan, Finley, but black. Dale Murphy. I'm gonna put all the All-Stars, semi-stars, and Hall of Famers on one pile. I strongly doubt these were ever searched, and if they were, then good for them. It was searching 1990 tops. Larry Walker, I love Larry Walker. Guy should be in the Hall of Fame yesterday. I don't care that he played in Colorado. Dude was a monster. And like only 30% of his home runs came out of Colorado. Kenny Rogers, George Bell. I'm not gonna put him aside. Scumbag. Penny Santiago, Clay Parker, Kirby. I'll put Kirby aside. I'm not doing any gum, not eating any gum. I'm done with that trip. Otis Nixon always looked like he was 170 years old. What's his stolen bases? 142, 83 to 89. Rich Gedman, Tom Glavine. I mean, I don't know if you can tell how poor the picture quality is on this, but it's really bad. I always like these cards. What's another one? Out of focus. Vaughn Hayes, Pat Borders, Dave Stewart, Gary Sheffield, put him aside. More with Beach. What am I doing? Just caught up on Game of Thrones. Man, they are, the show is really taking a turn for the worse. Love the books. Vince Coleman, I'll keep him in there. Ray Boggs. GOAT, one of the greats. Man, yeah, the quality on that show is just... I'm going to put Lou Whitaker aside because I think he will become a Hall of Famer at some point by the Veterans Committee. His numbers are just really good. Yeah. very happy for any Riles. Yeah, this season of Game of Thrones is just so rushed and such maybe the most disappointment I've ever experienced in the show. And apparently I'm not the only one. Tyler Houston, Tim the Toolman Taylor. So there's one episode left. I don't think the show will be redeemed, in my eyes at least, you know, if you like it. I'm glad you do. But you could see the quality clear drop once they separated from the books. They didn't have that roadmap. And, you know, the showrunners are going to do the next Star Wars trilogy. So I think they just kind of want to move on, and HBO want to do like 10 seasons, I think. And I don't really have any hope for the next Star Wars movies. If this is what they do when they're unleashed. Julio Franco, another really solid player, but I'm not going to put him aside. Hojo. David Wells. Always looked like he had a bunch of hot dogs on the back of his neck. Don Zimmer. Pedro's punching bag. I mean Pedro Martinez, not Pedro Guerrero. You know, he didn't punch him. But the Amazon Prime has the Lord of the Rings show coming out, which is very exciting too. Costing $1 billion, the most expensive TV show, or something like that, the rights to it. So I'm very excited about that. I just reread The Hobbit and Mary Larkin's side. And I'm doing The Fellowship right now. I don't know if I want to put Duck in the side. Just checking if there was any residue left on that. Ryan. I don't know how I would describe the design of these cards. The style, the aesthetic. And there they go. It's weird. I have the blue, the Expos almost looked like an insert or something. For a second. I forgot what I was opening. Do I want to put Frank Robinson? I guess so. He is Frank Robinson, manager Cardinal. If it was Pete Rose, I'd do it. So, Vance Law, creeping on kids since 1984. Brady Anderson. I'm not sure what to do with all these comments. I hate throwing them out. I've kind of given away some. I don't think any of the kids I know want any of my nephews, my friends' kids. So. Greg Bond, do I want to put him aside? No. I don't know. I can't remember his career right now. It's too early in the morning. I really miss the Expos. Even though I never cared for them as a kid, because this kid interleague play, I can't remember when it was introduced, in 97 or something like that, right? I could be way off, but, you know, keep that Fisk. So, Ripken, Oggs. So I never saw the Expos. Because I can't an idiot. I'm gonna keep Bob Dare again. Bobby Bow, he's staying there. And they were like, I don't know, they always just seemed like the bottom of the barrel National League. So almost like they didn't exist to me as a kid. But now I look back at what, like the 81 Expos or 83 Expos, Carter, Dawson, Raines, Oliver, just how strong they were, and fortunately never amounted to, never got to win the World Series. Mr. Becky. But they have a certain quality now. When I look at the uniform, it's really interesting vintage vibe that I dig. And I don't care for the Nationals. There's a Juan. Man, that print quality, that is really bad. Yount. Uncle Robin. Boss is Dave Schmidt. I saw this video on YouTube of an abandoned printing place in Detroit that was full of cases of mostly hockey cards, it looked like, but I did see some baseball in there. Oh, McGuire. And yeah, all these cases of sealed wax boxes, sports cards. There's a Brian #1 if I remember, and of course it's got the gum. Maybe some ASMR freaks will like this. Yeah, whatever. And I would have a hard time, Will Clark, not pulling this Dawson. Pulling out some of those cases from that building. If I was in the area, I would try to find the owners and offer them however much to get those things out of there. So anybody in Detroit, out of like the 13 people that might see this video, Pascal Perez, I'm pretty sure I saw him in a documentary about running cocaine in the 80s. That is a lie. I'm just poking fun. Hey, John Walfan. Oh, that guy. These actually look fake. And they almost feel fake too a little bit. Steve Balboni. Guy lives from the town over. He used to work for his cousins. One of them passed away recently. He's a good guy. I'm not feeling we're gonna get that Griffey out of here. Another one. Or, you know, I would like Thomas. I don't think I even have the Thomas out of here. Okay, Eric Davis. I feel like I may have at one point and gave them away when I wasn't collecting. But I am a greedy son of a gun, so I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Bip Roberts. John Hart, Glenn Davis. There's a Nolan Ryan, hopefully. This italics insane. I was watching a video about what his actual top speed was of 108, I think. Jeez. It was him and yeah, with that side, him and Bob Feller. They said Bob Feller was like, what, 106 or 107? thinking about buying a cheap guitar and covering it with these cards and sealing it up somehow. Laminating it. Another McGuire. Oh wow, I actually had less in here than I thought. The last pack. So it looks like we are not getting it. Well, I'm not getting Griffey. And you're not getting the joy of me getting excited about Griffey. Jack Morris. Nobody cares about Jack Morris, even though he was the beast. Dante Bichette. Mark Lynn. I know, you know, he should probably be in the Hall of Fame. Maybe. Trying to see his 300 home runs, career average 284. Maybe not. It was solid play though. And Kirby is our last cut, so no Griffey. Woe is me. I'll go buy another box of them. So, 87. I had a pair of scissors somewhere. There we go. What a mess. What a disaster. Look at that guy. Look at Ed Lynch. Just disappointed in you. Now you're watching this video of me. So, Bo Jackson, Raphael, we're looking for Bo Jackson, Palmero. I got a bunch of those. Bonds. Canseco's in here. I really like Gooden, but I got too many Gooden cards. It's a real shame. If you look at how many innings he worked when he came on, it's unbelievable. Look at that. Mike Diaz. Future star, my ass. Dick Hauser. I think I saw him in a movie back in the day. I'm going to take all the All-Star cards and put them aside. I like them. Charlie Hoof. Sammy Stewart. I don't remember him. Or Sammy Khalifa. Or almost any of these people. Big D. R.J. Reynolds. What to do with these commons? Herzog. Dwight Evans. Maybe I'll start putting together like team sets or something. Gary Carter. Manny Lee, my nephew. I don't know what it is with this guy, but he always tells me Manny Lee is in his knee. And that Manny Lee broke his knee. Frank Tanana, nasty. Just a nasty picture. Eck, with that cheese. Wade B-O-double-G. There's a McGuire. It's pretty sharp too. Will Clark. Gary Carter. Barry Jones looking. What's 1 and 2? I wish I had a better way of opening these, a quicker way. I'm falling asleep. Dick Hauser. I used to think these little printing things were errors. I put them aside. Rob Deere. Looks like he's wondering how magnets work. There it is again. Vita Blue. Floyd Humans. I don't remember him, but I love his name. Ronnie Camacho. This guy is so hated in my neck of the woods, at least by older folks. Jamie Cocaine Flower. And nothing. At least got a good card on the back here. Does bring back some good memories opening these cards. I remember buying a cello pack of 90 Tops right when they came out across from Fenway after a game on a rainy Sunday. And I had it was all mediocre players, except they had the, what's his name, Paul Giamatti's dad, the old commissioner of baseball in it. And I thought that was like the craziest card in the world. I cherished that card for years. Tommy John. Eric Davis. Dan Quisenberry. Ah, there's a Canseco. Off-centered, but it is Wizard. Ron Hayes, Ray Tolson, Tim Starr, Dave Schmidt, Gary Ward, Jerry Gibson, and Nolan Ryan. Very off-center, Nolan Ryan. And there goes the cops. I'm probably going to find some dope thing, but can't walk down the street without somebody around here stumbling on somebody. Putting a needle hanging out of their arm. It's disgusting. Jim Rice. Mitch Williams. Oh, yes. Checklist. Billy Bean. Dave Lopes. What record? Most stolen bases season for 40-year-old? 40-year-old steals a base record. Gee, 25 stolen bases, 86, maybe mark 40. Steve Sachs. I miss, these base stealing monsters. How sick would it be to pull Vlad Guerrero out of this pack? Find out he's a time-traveling Guerrero. I am tired. Mike Greenwell. This dude is he's a really great player. Gator. Vance Law, Frank Viola, Oral Scheiser from Nico, Willie Upshaw, there, Alvin Davis, Kevin Groves, John Denny, Tim Mollick, Steve Meeker, Jim Rice again. Alright, one more rack and I'm gonna call it. Kind of bummed I didn't get that Griffey or Frank Thomas, that 90 tops. Ricky, I hate seeing Ricky Henderson anything other than an ace. Theffel Cooper, Johnny Ray. What you say, Johnny Ray? No, you got a Hall of Famer. Bill Murray. Lee Smith. Don't look in the sun. Let me look like that. Alright, well, last pack. Teddy Aguirre. Larry, 3 sheets to the wind. Al Nippy in the butt. Vince Firecracker Coleman. Damasco Jerry Garcia. Alright, I can't keep doing this. What am I doing in my life? Danny Gladden, Mike Boddicker, and Mike Smithson. Alright, that is it. So I got a pile of Hall of Famers and All-Stars and things like that. I don't know. See what I do with, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And I'll try to get more of these Jungle boxes for try to get some things. I'd like to get these cards so I never have to buy this crap again. Even though I kind of enjoy it, I don't like dealing with all the worthless stuff at the end or run out of space. So I hope you enjoyed this and have a good day or night or whenever you watch.